I made an old man. I said, tell me your story.
So I just pulled up to Walmart. I don't normally come here too often because I don't know, I'm not like a big fan of Walmart. I don't know. But I have to like get a few things. One of the things is shock for our pool. Our pool like turned green basically after we had Mila's birthday party, and I guess just there was like a lot of like people and bodies like in it. And then I'm just gonna get like a few other small things. I guess I should just talk about my night last night. So I'll be 33 weeks pregnant this Thursday, and today is currently Tuesday, so I'm like 2 days away from being 33 weeks. But the amount of contractions that I got last night was pretty scary. Not like scary enough where I wanted to call, because I noticed that this is kind of like a thing that I go through when I'm pregnant. I just happen to get a lot of Braxton hicks and a lot of contractions very, very early. The same thing happened with Mila. But I got like more than 6 in an hour, and I'm like, I don't feel like I should call because I feel like this just always happens. But I don't think that I'm like in early labor or anything, but I am like kind of nervous if I'm having any changes to my cervix. I also like feel his head down there, or like the lightning feeling. If you've been pregnant before, you know what I'm talking about when you feel that feeling. But I don't know, I am keeping an eye on them, but I'm like, oh, why is this happening? I'm just starting to feel this huge sense of like urgency that I have to get absolutely everything done. I feel like I almost had like a mental breakdown last night because I feel like the house isn't clean enough, all the baby stuff isn't in order. We're in the middle of building an addition. Gino's working a lot, so it's like, and it's really hard because Mila's 2 and she's going through like the terrible 2s also, so it's like I can't ever really sit down. Like, it's so much different once you have a toddler or other kids when you are pregnant. Like your first, it's so much easier. Okay, I'm out from Walmart and I ended up getting a few things that I didn't need. I guess I'll show you guys once I get home.
He took out a notepad and wrote something for me. Then he kept walking on down the road, and I watched him disappear like smoke. And I thought I'd just seen a ghost. Then I looked down at what he wrote. It said, son, when you grow up you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind.
So, I just made myself some fried eggs and then an English muffin with some peanut butter. I was up around like 5:30 this morning. It's now 8:42, so I'm like starving, but I wanted to get to Walmart first before, you know, it got busy, because I don't like going into any store when it's like crowds of people. It's just like so annoying. I think any, you know, mom should know this when you have like a stroller and like a toddler and everything. I need to eat this because I'm super hungry. I ate that super fast and I'm still hungry, so I'm going to have just this vanilla yogurt. I love these. They have like 12 grams of protein for like this small little cup. I just put Mila down for an earlier nap. I can tell she's tired, But when we were in Walmart and like walking around, she opened her mouth like just enough where like I like could look inside it, and I can see that she's getting more molars in. I think they're called like the 2-year-old or the 24-month-old molars, but she is like, her whole, you know, shirt was like drenched and everything, so she's just probably in so much pain right now. So that's why she hasn't been eating the best, and she is obviously more fussy than usual, but she can't help it because she doesn't know why. Her mouth probably is like on fire. I feel bad for her. I was cleaning out my car yesterday and I just had a bunch of like these bags. I'm trying to like nest and make everything as clean as possible. You can see my car is super clean inside. I usually always keep it really clean. Yeah, there is baby boy's car seat, which originally was Mila's car seat, and then obviously hers. But this is probably like the most satisfying part of what I did yesterday, was how it just is super clean now. It's like just the stroller in here. I usually don't like vlogging outside, but again, I don't want to just wake up Mila at all. I just want to show you guys what I got from Walmart. There's like these really loud bugs in the background that I can hear, so sorry if that's like all you can hear. Wow, my hair is like really frizzy right now. That's humidity for you and being Italian, so my hair is just, I gave up, guys. I gave up. Like, I'm not gonna, I'm 8 months pregnant and I'm not trying to look good every single day just to be basically home every single day. I did get these bottles. So I showed in my previous video that I had other bottles, but I got like these same ones, but like they came in like a 6-pack off of Amazon, and they like smelled really weird, like this weird like plastic, and they felt like they're like really flimsy, and like the whole like caps were different. I'll just like insert like a clip right here so you can see what I'm talking about, but they just seemed like they were like fake and like a knockoff brand. And I like read all these reviews that everyone that got them, and like, you know, you're supposed to like boil your parts and like make everything like clean. They said it like become like warped and like, I don't know, they were like weird. I could tell they were off. So these were a little bit more money, but I was like, I'm just gonna get them anyway, because it's like, you know, I'm probably going to use both the glass, but I'm also probably gonna pump a lot in these. I ended up getting these. I'm just going to return those other ones back from Amazon. Thankfully Amazon, you know, just accepts returns really easily. It's not like they were used, they're still like in the box, but I got them like 2 weeks ago. These are also how I know these are like the original ones that came with my pump, because I threw out the rest of them, but like these are like the original caps from what I remember. And again, you guys can see what those other caps looked like. It was just like weird. I thought this outfit for him was like really cute. It's just like this little onesie. It's definitely not like soft. I can tell this is like the type of material that once you wash it once, it's gonna be like probably all faded and like gross, but I think it was like $3. I mean, that's Walmart for ya. I just got some baby powder for the diaper bag. It's like a smaller one, like, I don't know if you can really tell, but it's just baby powder in a smaller container, perfect for diaper bag. I like this smell for my car, and I just obviously cleaned it out yesterday. Okay, kind of personal thing that I'm gonna talk about here. So I got some witch hazel and then some flushable wipes. I'm just gonna briefly talk about this. It's kind of like a pregnancy side effect, so skip ahead, or you can hear all you want. But the hemorrhoids, and if you don't know what a hemorrhoid is, it's when your, like a vein in your butt becomes inflamed and really painful. Anyway, it's very painful to sit, and it's just a side effect from being pregnant. But I am using like creams and everything, they're just not working. So I looked up witch hazel, and apparently that's supposed to help. And I'm just going to be as gentle as possible down there. So I got some flushable wipes. I ordered like these postpartum little witch hazel pads that I remember using when I like first gave birth. So I'm gonna like just put those down there for overnight, hopefully to help. And I might just call my doctor, see if there's like anything else that I could really do. But yeah, that was like another reason why I had to go to Walmart. And then I just got, I no longer use candles, but I do use wax melts and like aromatherapy. Yeah, I just got 2 flavors. So that was really it that I got. Nothing too crazy. But again, I have to go to the pool store anyway to get the shock for our pool. As soon as my doctor's office opens, I'm gonna call about, you know, the contractions. Like just pretty much be like, is it really normal to get that many contractions at 32 weeks? Like, I mean, really, is it? Is it just my uterus? Is it just my body? Because clearly I'm not going into labor, like they fizzled out, but I don't know, I'm just getting nervous about if like my cervix is already changing. Like I do not want him to come early at all. Like please, once 39 weeks hits, he can come. I just have to get so much done. Like I feel really, really anxious that like I need to just get so much prepped. I need to buy so much stuff still. I don't know, I guess it's just really the nesting that is getting at me right now. But I don't know. And like Gino's freaking out too. He's like, no, he can't come. And I'm like, well, there's not much we can do about that. He's gonna come when he wants to come, but I also don't want to deal with like a NICU baby at all either. Yeah, I guess I'll see what my doctors say about that. Guys, you can probably see the big mess that's in our garage right now. It's not really a mess, but like his like crib and dressers and like everything is like just in here, car seat, just like a bunch of boxes. But I want to just try to put together like the rumble seat for the uppa baby stroller. I mentioned in my last video that the uppa baby converts from a single stroller to a double stroller. Obviously I had to buy this chair separate, and then it came with like these like little attachments. So you can see it's like super, super light. That's actually the chair that Mila is gonna be sitting in. They make it kind of confusing. If you have this stroller, like you're gonna be like, oh well, there is a seat like that. That's called like the toddler seat and does not fit on the bottom. You have to buy like this seat that fits on the bottom, I guess, for like weight purposes. And I can see that it's smaller. Out of breath. They have like a whole bunch of different attachments, like for it. Like they have like upper attachments that you have to buy and then lower attachments. Let me put this stroller together and then I'll explain, just so you know, like don't get too confused, because it's very easy to get confused over this. Good thing I played around with this now instead of like when the baby was here, because it was a little bit confusing. But with the uppa baby stroller, again, like I said, converts into a double stroller. So now obviously you can see this way that you can put the rumble seat facing in, or if you want to have it facing outwards, or if you want the toddler seat on the top, or if you want the car seat on the top. And then also if you have a bassinet, you can put the bassinet on the top also. I'm just going to quickly show you guys like the attachments to the rumble seat, and then like the attachments that you're going to need for the upper seat also, because it can be like really confusing when you're shopping around for that. This is the attachment for, it's called like the upper adapters. So now the upper adapters fit the toddler seat, and they also fit the car seat, and they also fit a bassinet. So now I was super confused because I thought I needed lower adapters and upper adapters, and I was confusing the lower adapters for the rumble seat adapters, because like I don't know, I just wasn't sure. But when I received the rumble seat in the mail, it came with its own adapters. So the only time that you're going to need the lower adapters, I'm gonna place this video right here. It highlights what you need on the bottom. So now the only time you need the lower attachments is if you're gonna put the bassinet or the car seat on the bottom. Which, I don't know who really wants their little baby on the bottom, but some may prefer that, but I'm always gonna have him on the top. So I just need just the upper attachments. So you can see here, car seat, toddler seat, bassinet, car seat, and it just like shows you the other little, it just shows you all the positions that you need. So I'm just gonna start with the rumble seat attachments. Again, this comes with when you purchase the rumble seat. So now what you're going to do is, now this is what's cool about Uppa Baby. See these little dots here? That's the side you have to put it on. So now at first you're not going to see that little dot, or because your basket's here. So you just have to unclasp the basket, find which one that you have to put on here, and what you're gonna do, this is where I was like super confused. So push it over a little bit, just enough, and then you're going to want to align it like this. So once you like find it aligned, then you're gonna push and then just kind of, it'll just kind of feel right, and then you're just gonna clasp it like this. Again, sorry guys, I'm doing this with one hand, like that. You may need to like play around with it a little bit, because I know I was. It's actually pretty easy once you get the feel for it. Again, with the other side, it's aligned. And this is really hard to do with one hand, I'm sorry. And you can feel that they're on, they're like super, super secure. And then this is the easy part. You literally just take it. And then put it right on, and then it's done. And this does come with a visor and everything. I just didn't fully assemble it. It still has like the tags on it. So now, the other confusing part that I had was, you know, whether or not you really need these upper attachments, and you do. So I'm going to show you this real quick. So now this is what the stroller is like without the upper attachments. I'm just going to show you here. It's impossible. It's impossible. So you do need that. And the upper attachments fit the toddler seat and the car seat and a bassinet. The toddler seat will not fit on the bottom of this. So again, everything is color coded. This is like super easy. You just obviously click that in like that. And again, see the little blue dot and the blue dot. That's it. And then you can take the car seat. That's it. Now it fits. It just needs to be like pushed up. So personally, I'm only gonna have him in the car seat or even the toddler seat. I'll show you what the toddler seat looks like up here too. So you can also have it like that, and then you can actually switch this too. Or you can have it looking like that. Again, so now say you wanted the car seat on the bottom or a bassinet on the bottom, you would then have to purchase the lower adapters. These are the upper adapters. Just look online, it'll say lower adapters. And I obviously don't have them, so I can't show you the tutorial on that. I hope you guys could have heard me pretty good. I heard that there was just like a lot of cars going back and forth, but I had to do that outside because the stroller's outside and I can't be too loud because Mila's in here. But I hope that didn't like confuse you anymore. Definitely watch other videos also and just keep playing around with it, and then you'll soon understand how that works. I now feel super overheated because it's the middle of July right now. But that's all I have for today. So yeah, see you next time.